You know, I've built a fair few roller coasters in my time playing Minecraft. Really tiny ones and really big ones that go to world height and are floating in midair for no reason other than I thought it would be cool. But how would Mojang make a roller coaster in Minecraft? Specifically, how would Mojang make a roller coaster in the original Construction Handbook, one of the 4 sacred texts that many OG Minecraft players have? Well, today we'll be taking a look back at the Construction Handbook and trying out Mojang's roller coaster design to see if it's any good. To start off a roller coaster, we're going to try out the individual features that they show here, and then we're going to actually build and test the full roller coaster setup that they show you how to build. Also, quickly before we get farther into the video, if you like what you see here, then consider dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support and I hope you enjoy the video. Because there's not really an interior for me to decorate or update or make modern or anything, in this build, what we're going to do instead, after we've built the Mojang roller coaster, is we're going to take a look at some of the old roller coasters that I built on this world, because several of them that I have here were inspired by this book. Our first roller coaster feature is called Multiple Daredevil Drops, and it only works if you don't have your hands on the keyboard while you're going down, because it just barely doesn't go over the edge when you fall down. This feature is pretty cool. It's kind of okay, and I'd give it about a 5 out of 10 or so. As you may have guessed from the time lapse, our second feature is a little half pipe design, where you basically just go down and you have some powered rails and momentum to keep back up the other side. So let's test it out and see how it works. You know, except for the falling off a cliff at the end, that was pretty good. That was way more fun than the first feature in my opinion, and it worked really nicely, so I'd give this one, how about an 8 out of 10? I'd say it's pretty decent. The main roller coaster build in our book here, the Mojang made, is very clearly not in a desert or savannah, so let's go locate a plains biome real fast here where we can put it. So I found a nice little plains biome next to the ocean, and we're going to start here with step 1, where we just build the outline of the track before adding all the features around it, like the tunnel and the starting area and things like that. So let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse. It'll be pretty easy to build everything else around this track now that I can just see where everything has to go. And so step 2 of the book, it shows that we build fences underneath the elevated portion of the track, and we build a big custom tunnel made out of grass over half of the track on the other side. And the final step has us build a little loading area for the roller coaster and add some extra features like trees and glowstone lamps and stuff for decoration around the roller coaster just to make it look nice. So let's go ahead and keep building this thing. And here is our roller coaster in all of its oak wood glory and massive dirt mound over the tunnel. That's honestly the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, is just how ugly the tunnel mound thing is. But apart from that, I think it looks really cool and I'm excited to test it out. But before I write it myself, we're going to use a test subject first in the form of a villager. So go in the minecart, and it doesn't want to ride it. He immediately runs away. Alright, we got a villager in. Now let's send him off and see how he does. Hopefully nothing bad will happen to him, but we'll find out. There he goes. He made it up the track. He's going down the other side. So far he's doing just fine, and he's about to enter the tunnel. Will he make it out the other side? The answer is no. I have to fix something in there. Alright, take 2 of the villager in the tunnel. Will he come out the other side? Actually, yes, he did. So I fixed the problem, and it's now safe for us to try on our own. No villagers were harmed in the making of this video. And that actually went perfectly. Our villager test subject did his job, and we made it through without any problems. But that was actually a lot more fun than I expected it was, given that it's such an old design and it's not a very long track. It was fun going through the tunnel, especially now that I fixed the momentum. And yeah, it looks really nice as well, especially with shaders and at night. I'd give it about an 8 out of 10. But now, before we end the video, like I mentioned before, we're going to be taking a look at 2 roller coasters that I have built on this world that were inspired by this book, because I was building them around the same time I got the book. And you've already seen the first one is the one that goes to build height unnecessarily. But I'm going to show you the other 2. One of them is underground, and one of them is in the nether, and I think you'll like them. I'm just on my way back to our roller coaster. What's that below me? Nothing that special, just a little map I built on this world a long time ago. And here we are back at our roller coaster just in time for the sunrise. Let me see if I can land up here. And yeah, I think that's going to conclude our video for today on a Mojang's roller coaster. I think they did a pretty good job. It was more fun to ride than I was expecting when I was set out to build it originally. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my roller coasters. I built them a long time ago, but I still think they're pretty neat. But yeah, what should we have as our subscriber goal now? We kind of got to 50,000 way sooner than the end of June, so if you liked the video, then be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 75,000 subscribers by June. How about that? Sure. Anyways, that's going to be all for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Sbeev, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye.